I forgot to hit go live. Hello everyone, welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Honkai Star Rail stream. I forgot to hit the go live button on YouTube. So we're starting immediately. No loading screen today. Hello Sir Honey Rose, hello Cole Wraith. Tommy, good to see you all here today. Hatanashi. We are here to hopefully finish the new story patch in Star Rail. Last time, yes, we found out the Black Swordsman killed my waifu. Cyrene, my waifu. So now, I'm hoping today we shall have our vengeance. And we will avenge our pink elf waifu. Alright, let's get going then. Let's see. Oh wait, we have to change your POV. Yes. It's way too early to resent what? Call what? Oh yeah, so when we left off, Tribby was trying to,
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
Oh yes, we're trying to get Orynyx to help us do some memory things. Time things.
Wow, this room is huge! Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan?
Ah, okay. So they don't like, they're not like...
Our own telecommunication.
Oh. Okay, I was about to say, like, they're not even a hive mind. But, like, so, they are a hive mind, but Cheyenne is, like,
Trian suddenly feels like
dying.
quite familiar.
So, she's, like, losing her connection to the hive mind.
The whip of Safari in this room!
Safari?
Right over
What?
there!
What does Safari have to do with anything?
Over here! Follow Trian! Trian, slow down!
How do we get over there, though? How did she get over there? Wow. Let's see. Okay, yeah, like, actually, how did she do that?
A futile death is not.
Right here!
All three of them are the last of their kind?
Stir up
I know.
Something's appeared! Wait,
There were 9,907 tribbies. And now there's about to be 998.
this is...
Or dead tribbies. I mean...
Isn't that...
Oh, that's what you meant. It's like Safari. Saffron.
Why could it be? Our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial?
The illusions would be a hint.
Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose.
I feel like they should have brought someone with them. I feel like they should have not have tried to do this alone. That's just... I don't know.
Reconciliation doesn't.
Like, clearly, this is Orynyx talking to them.
Treeby!
What?
Trinan, look what I found! Is this the
Safari? Does she mean Saffron?
Well, but Trian, there's
Oh,
nothing in here.
is Chans
It was right in this dolium.
Dolium? I guess that's the name for this type of jar?
Really nothing here. That can't be. I swear I
So
saw
either like Orynyx is showing her things or she's like going crazy.
I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there. Where did it go? most likely, Yana's hair. We must have startled
Oh, this does not sound good. Triana's,
Walter? But why would they do
Triana's having some dementia.
Treeby, don't you think
Oh,
this
wait.
temple is a little
Could it be?
too quiet?
Maybe the temple has been taken over by like an evil presence.
But
Maybe.
Kanan wonders,
Oh, wait, no. Has the Black Tide already taken Orynyx?
is really putting us through a trial?
Oh, that would not be good. That would. Chibi definitely should have brought someone else. Chibi definitely should have brought someone with
Suppose we can do it.
combat ability here.
Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Whoa, Treeby, look at this! So cool!
Cool. I would not call this cool. I would not call that cool.
It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
There seems to be a distinct lack of Orynyx, and yes, we are seeing Black Tide monsters here. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Hello, God Emperor. That's not my name. Please address me properly,
What's going on?
or I shall call you Bald Emperor.
Orynyx disappeared?
Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. At least we didn't have to do any complicated puzzles.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide?
Oh, did the dude kill Orynyx?
Everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second,
Oh, that's a problem then. If it's already killed Orynyx, how are they gonna get that core flame?
let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt.
I guess they have to kill him, but
my chest.
how are they gonna find
I
him?
hypothesize that the blade can sense,
I guess
absorb,
they have to lure him somewhere?
or even retain
Oh, wait.
core flame.
So if he has after an axe, I guess they can use an axe as bait to try and lure him and then gank him?
When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted,
You know, if all it does turn out to be a simulation, it's gonna be sad to think of all the friends we make are dead.
or rather, on the Titan Cersei's inside me.
I mean, that's exactly how Elysian Realm worked. Which is what Amphorius was which was the inspiration for Amphorius, so...
Argument holds up. Wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flame.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now.
Ah, Anaxa has good naming sense, apparently.
Has 3 targets.
But yeah, in Honkai Impact, everyone in the Elysian Realm was already dead, and then they die again.
The first target is me.
They're double dead.
The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis.
Well, that
The
second
core
sentence
flames are housed.
we know is not
I
correct.
suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perception.
If Fagusa? Who's Fagusa? We have not heard
What
Fagusa
about
mentioned.
Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
Man, Finon, you're supposed to be smart. We found out you were smart last
I
time.
wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, We need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the Grove, and these potential targets,
I mean, so this is the problem with
bolster our defenses
all three tribbies going. Like, we lack the long distance communication or the long distance teleportation. Bad news, Finon. Chippy is missing. The last time the three of them were seen was in the Abyss of Fate. Oh, this is not good. This is not. No, Chippy, no.
See that we were coming and hide in the fog, or
Tribbies, no. Tribbies, run.
Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Dun dun dun.
What?
Tribby, I thought you said there were 3,000. Originally there were 1,000, but now the rest died, so now there's only 3.
Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trinan, come check this out.
Oh no.
What's this?
That dude's here.
Tram?
The wife killer.
It's so familiar.
Honestly, skill issue, not a problem. They're so pickable. No, don't kick them. Don't be mean. There's shitty children you can kick, but don't kick chibbies. Uh-oh. Ah, I see. 3 or 4 of them, huh? That guy and his clones. Or his ghost, rather. Oh, this is where she sacrifices herself.
Treeby? See you tomorrow.
Oh, rip. I mean, I guess that was established since... It's not surprising since, they already established that she was gonna die soon.
Where? Little gray, snowy, and wait, where's Trianne? Is she back?
Yeah, now there were 2. Now there's 998 dead tribbies.
On the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trianne.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
That's...
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has
I
happened to
told you,
Ornix's
Jibby. I said they should bring someone else. They should have not just done this by themselves.
She doesn't have
They're what,
much
2 feet?
divine
They're at least
power
3
left.
feet.
We can barely sense anything.
We need to go after that black robe swordmaster. Wait, so she's still alive? We need to go after the black robe swordsman. Or swordmaster. So she's still alive. She's savable?
We must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the abyss and meet up with a
Who's the pink Barbara? That is
then
Hysine.
Trianne's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame.
Do you know where it's
I've told you
headed?
this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move.
How did it go from 1,000 to 2? It's been like thousands of years.
Lord Finan!
And they just like die. Things happen. People die when they are killed.
Yes, Lady Agalaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message.
Did you know that, chat? Did you know that people die when they are killed?
Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred
Just
is a
to,
hero's
to
deadliest
be
poison.
to
I
be
have no
not
intention
should
of
be
fighting
anymore.
alone. If that swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly.
Let's test that theory on you. Let's not, Cole.
I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need
Yeah,
all the
so
help
so
we
I
can
feel
get
like
to
we can
achieve
use Anaxa as bait, right? It's because he wants to go after Anaxa, so we use Anaxa as bait. And then we ambush him with our full combat capability, which I guess would consist of just Finon, Maide, and Trailblazer and Dan Hong
Stay in the abyss too.
versus the guy who like
That way,
kills
both sides
gods.
can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone.
See, this is how you use the chibis. You don't gather them all up in one spot. You split them up. That's like the main advantage of having chibis.
Aglaya,
They're like
You should
our
have come to
long-range
me
communicators.
first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snow.
While you are stuck on a glorified golden toilet.
Danger.
Look, but when you get up there in age, God Emperor, you know, old people, they lose control of their bowel movements. So you kind of like slowly dribble all the time. So it's like very important you stay on that toilet.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut.
Oh, enjoy your shower, Sir Honey Rose.
Finan, tell us your plan.
You don't want to
Time is of the
dribble?
essence.
Well, that's why they have adult diapers. Yeah, the God Emperor Mankind's very old. It's at least like 40,000 years old.
But taking
So-
the core flames too?
Not surprised that he would have some incontinence.
yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
By the way, the Link cosplay in the dance won for champion.
Is still far more aggressive.
Oh, you won your cosplay contest, Alex. Congratulations. You should post some photos.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap.
I'm gonna say another is gonna die. I'm only 48,000. I mean, I expect, so Aglaya has already said that the Chibis have already foreseen that she will die as well.
Anaxa had already left
And,
with Cersei's core flame.
like, so
while
her,
we were on our way to
Aglaya's curse as that
So he
she's
should make
slowly losing her
preparations for the battle.
humanity and losing, like, her emotions and empathy.
Tell me,
So my guess is that, like,
makes you think
she'll probably find an opportunity to sacrifice herself right before the last of her humanity disappears.
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side.
Already threw away the costume. You hope no tribute. Come on, Alex.
Is the key.
If you're gonna go to a cosplay competition, you gotta have take some pictures. I knew it. Of course, it's gotta be me.
Did you mean me?
Oh my God! She just said a complete ass sentence. Like it was a short sentence, but she just said a whole ass sentence.
Finan, that battlefield you mentioned.
Our little Mem is growing up. We're gonna get our wife back.
Is it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikador, and how they awakened Castrum Kremnos' past. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's
How
power
does
to
luring
once
the
again
open-
open a
how-
passage to the past and lure our enemy inside.
I'm not sure how that helps, Finon.
We'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze
Oh.
of time.
You want to seal them in the past?
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Okima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the
But
element of surprise.
if wait, no. It doesn't work though, because the Swordmaster has Orynyx's core flame, and you need Orynyx's Orynyx's core flame. So you need to kill him and to get the core flame back. no. Oh no, she's back to speaking in mem. She's back to speaking Pokemon.
Mem.
That's right, we can do anything.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of
You wonder what
emergency
it's
in
like
tribute
to not have any
Kind
humanity?
of
Just imagine yourself as a
following
robot.
tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make her move before the next assembly of the citizens.
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness and is making preparations for her next.
Wow. Wow.
Side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with.
Politicians, am I right? Even when the world is ending,
But that's a problem
gotta
for
pull
another
some
day.
bullshit just to make everyone's lives worse.
Head to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the
That
situation
mem
under
is like the
control
mascots
for
in
the
old
time
Barbie
being.
movies. I've never seen an old Barbie movie, so I will take your word for it.
Fine. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so, grant
Okay,
ourselves
yeah,
an
so
advantage
she
against the
is bringing up the fact that we need to retrieve the core flame. We can't just seal him in the past.
You may count on me to lead the
Also,
charge.
where's my day? My day's gonna be involved, right?
Asking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Arkema is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said,
Honestly, imagine you're a politician in this scenario. The world is ending.
you make.
Like, maybe you don't believe in the prophecy, but like, what do you have to lose? Seriously, what do you have to lose? Do you have another solution to stop the end of the world? No? Then shut up and let Aglaia do her thing. How do we make sure that the plan will work?
When it comes to the Century Gate. Even I can open a nice big gate if I have enough time.
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will be up to Anaxa's capabilities.
Money? What good is money gonna do for you if the world is ending? Oh, welcome back, honey. You're needed at the forge. Honey, the forge? You a blacksmith's apprentice?
Based on what I know of him, he can
What's the most sad or scarring enemy-like game in a tier list? Are you answering your own question?
I'll be honest, we can't. But the Flame Reaver will have to step.
Alright, whatever Mem's plan, I'll follow.
We are grateful to you for
Amorio, I don't know what
and to the rest of
Amorio
you
is.
as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt.
You
May
mean-
Cathay
do you mean
sharpen our
Amori?
blades and grant us victory over the enemy.
To DDLC. Okay, alright, no.
He's dealing with a...
DDLC is not like top 10 saddest anime-like games.
That man would never miss out on this fight.
Not even close.
Farewell, my dear friend.
DDLC is really like...
Lead.
DDLC is Bobby's first subversive visual novel.
Strife and fear. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate,
DDLC is unique, but is it even really sad? I mean, so the unique part of DDLC is that it breaks the fourth wall. Like a visual novel with suicide and stuff, that's honestly not that unusual. DDLC, breaking the fourth wall, that part is it's not the first time a visual novel has broken the fourth wall either, but DDLC does do it in a particular way that is pretty unique. Audire, come on, believe in you. Trust in your choice. When was the last time your choices ruined the universe? When was the last time you made a choice?
That's right.
Technically, it's not even the first visual novel to break the fourth. Like I said, it's definitely not the first to break the fourth wall. A lot of visual novels break the fourth wall in cool ways. But the way DDLC does it, by like having requiring the player to actually like delete files in the game to like finish it, that part is pretty unique. Like, it's not even the first visual novel I've seen that did the whole, oh my god, we're characters in a game sort of thing. Sad anime-esque games are literally every single gacha out there. Oh yeah, I mean, I've never played it, but I hear Girls Frontline 1 has a devastatingly sad storyline.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonas. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller.
Like, I'm playing through Girls Frontline 2, but I'm getting a sense. Really the best way to sell waifus with the trauma? Well, trauma is how gacha games can sell themselves as being more than just, you know, dating sims or waifu collectors. You give them some real trauma. Some real horrifying stuff happens, and then people can't just say, well, you're just a waifu collector.
They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
The Great Crusade, the Web Way, the 7-year intergalactic war that didn't happen, your angsty teens and crippling Exactly.
He sounds a lot
There's
like
one
you.
visual novel that does the horror twist, you wish remember its name. I think there's several. There's the game is a normal vision up, play one goes right, you need to finish another ones, and then you restart with the new game plus.
Yes, that is
Cole, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
one day.
The horror part comes when the first girl remembers the first row and enjoys yandere. Oh, I don't know. I don't know that one specifically. You play Reverse? 1999. Memento Mori, some chibi gacha before the real despair and sadness. Also Triumph?
Warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain. And then
They had explosives back then?
with danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were
Oh yeah,
no
House
longer
Reverse
safe.
1999.
Geocles quickly returned to his
I don't...
village to bring the
It
news.
looked interesting when it came out, but I haven't seen much of it since then.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountain.
Yeah, can't think of anybody who would
And that
ruin their lives to resist the smallest change to their lifestyle by trying to deny the inevitable.
if you were in his shoes,
Number 1,
what would
FNAF.
you have done?
I'm sorry, I cannot take FNAF seriously. I cannot find anything in FNAF sad.
A lot of resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution.
The
that
main
would
thing
make
you know about Reverse is there's a girl with a really long neck. Wow, rude.
A solution that would make everyone happy. That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles
You hate
did.
torture and despair, so the game does not have any happy things that it is sad. I mean, Alex, I think that's a pretty like self-obvious statement. If a game doesn't have any happy things, then it is just sad.
Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest surrounding the settlement, forcing his people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and Giant became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more
Okay,
than a lonely
so
side by
I see. So he's set his homeland on fire to force his people to change. Reverse 19, but that definitely stopped being serious at one point. I think that point might have been the entire premise of the series. I'm sorry, but I am sorry to people who love these like indie horror games, but possessed animatronics are not scary. I'm sorry, they're just not scary to me. 1999 story is great, and the gacha part is nice too, but you can finish the whole story without getting the strongest characters. I mean, that's true for most gacha games.
Enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history.
What's the game that you need to restart?
But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions.
The best lore though, Warhammer 40k change your mind? I feel like you may have some bias in this regard.
The Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
Okay, so what's Mighty gonna do now?
Soon to fight the great darkness of this world. And to shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield,
Command and Conquer Solicitor? Command and Conquer has a very serious story. What are you talking about?
remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra.
10th?
That's my weak spot.
Fine, I'm gonna be here counting my days vertebra. Okay, so Maida does have a... So he does have, like, an Achilles heel. Like, he literally just has, like, an Achilles... It's not his heel, but it is, like, his weak spot.
Battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky.
Okay, so while we go and deal with the Black Swords Master, Maide is going to take on Nikador's challenge. And I assume Maide is going to show up with the power of Nikador and help us. That sounds so easily to accidentally stab through. I mean, not if you miss.
Not the kind of ruckus Professor
Like, it's not that easy to locate someone's thoracic vertebrae. I mean, it's easier on my day, I guess, because he's not wearing a shirt, but it's like someone's wearing a shirt. It's not that easy to just guess where their 10th thoracic vertebra is.
Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Like, I can like guess approximately where it is.
I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist.
I mean, if you keep stabbing him, you're bound to hit it even on accident. I mean, not if he doesn't expose his back to you.
What? Didn't Deglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
That doesn't he said that.
I spit on her name.
When will Tribby become 1B? I don't know. Hopefully not soon.
He'll be able to deal with you and that black girl.
A horse curse lost in his throat, refusing to escape. Moments later, he convulsed, his head drooping as his spirit departed his body, drifting towards the abode of Thanatos.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king. Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord?
Boy, I didn't realize there were still people living in Castle Kremnos. Did they come here after the battle? There wasn't anyone here when we fought Nikador. Oh, hello, Chibi.
evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield.
Let's go, partner. Today, destiny shall stand with us.
Also, Cole, like, that location on your back is like, if you're actively fighting, it's like a pretty easy spot to defend.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep
Go, men powers, go!
and you later, and I
Let's see.
sacrifice to me.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeing the truth of the matter.
Aw, Cersei's still there, that's good. Love to see it. Why is Stellaron Hunters not helping RMC? Stellaron Hunters are not around. They're not on this planet.
Underestimating us will cost you.
Live some, win some.
Like, Stellaron Hunters, well, we have no idea what they're doing right now.
Allow me to work the root of the problem.
Well, like, so like right now, our protagonists are a little trapped. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. But I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, cutscene. Oh. Wait. Was that? Oh, that was all part of the plan. Oh. Oh, did it work? Oh.
How embarrassing.
Didn't come down from the sky.
Oh, wow.
This city is mine anyway. Why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Oh. Wow. Better wreck his shit. Okay, time for the real boss. Oh, okay. Then burn my dynasty and offer these ashes to strife. Okay, that's a result.
Don't let me down.
That's good. That was a cool entrance. I feel like the battle didn't last long enough though. I feel like I should have dragged it out longer. Okay, let's see how much damage we can do.
There's no backing out now.
It'd be funny if we just one-shot him right here. Okay, one-shotting him, probably not, but we're gonna do a lot for sure.
Nothing but a force.
Like, he's actually hurting himself with all these summons. If he didn't have all these summons. Oh, like 1%. Oh, okay. Oh, he got more. He got more ghosts. Oh, wait, did he know about Maide's weakness? Because I feel like he was targeting the right spot for that. Ouch! Oh, someone got a power up.
Strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury.
Oh.
The agony
Oh.
this world needs.
He's big circle. Okay, that's spear. Oh god. Is that it? Is he dead? Did we get him?
New god has come to Castrum Kronos.
Look! The warriors have returned!
Okay. So that was that was super badass. I love the scene. I was hoping for a little more in terms of the Black Swordsman though.
Are the rumors true?
Just a hunch. I think he's a. We didn't see his body. We did not see his body. So he could still be alive.
Council of Elders
He
said,
could still return.
we face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos.
Yeah, so my day is now like he's now like super strong.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
Nope. What did you expect? What did you expect?
Noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Orynyx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles.
Wait, did we get the
allowing
core flame?
humanity to
Wait,
reap many
who does
inconvenience from the
Orynyx's core flame go to though?
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen.
You believe he is alive and you'll mess with the world after MC leaves? Well, okay, I don't know about that, Alex. I feel like I suspect the world will not really need much messing up by the time our MC leaves. I'm just a guess.
A meeting with that woman again so soon?
But okay, but who does? So, did it looked like Anaxa managed to retrieve Orynyx's core flame from the swordsman, but who does it go to? So, Hyacinth maybe? Hyacinth seems like she would probably be resonate with like core flame of the ocean. I'm gonna have to go over the list of the Chrysos heirs again.
Why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose.
It's cool that Cersei is still alive, though. It's cool that we still have her and she can still like talk and stuff.
I don't want.
It's been cool to have like be able to just chat with like the Titan of wisdom and reason. Me and Aglaya don't get along, no.
Differences in ideology. Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend
So we previously established that Spinon is definitely going to get Kefali's core flame. So I don't know who Orynyx's will fall to.
Yeah, a lot has
Like
happened in
Hyacinth's
the
the
past
only
few
one
days.
I can think of that currently hasn't
You've been lost in thought
unclaimed
for a while now,
one.
too, Treeby.
There are oh wait, it could go to Hyacinth and then that one oh wait, because there's two Chrysos heirs that we haven't met yet that are going to be introduced. There's the cat and Seal 2's
Yes,
Electric Boogaloo.
she has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple, but that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides
Someone
Trian.
else? Okay, question though. what happens? So the original Trivios got the core flame of Janus and then split herself into 1,000 Tribbies. What happened to the core flame? Do each of them share a little fragment of the core flame? Is what I would assume.
It was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height.
Or is it like a kind of thing where like, maybe it's like it could be also be like the kind of thing where as you kill more and more of them, like the fragments return and the ones remaining get stronger.
What a brave soul. Do we
You're about to say, man, you're so lost and you remembered you haven't played since September? Well, Tommy, if you paid attention to my streams, you wouldn't be so lost.
Yes, it's Krateros.
Aww.
Stop!
How did he get here, though?
If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous.
I've come to the conclusion that it comes back to it. I mean, they don't say that, like, becomes stronger.
A single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in
Okay, so Trian, and specifically, she had already, like, burned out her fragment of the core flame before she had already died.
Raise your shield for her.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very
Okay, who is the
shield,
tribute?
and I've done this
Is the
over and over.
prophecy a 1B? No, don't try to kill off another We already lost one tribute today. Don't try to kill off a second one.
Pity them crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight. For Kremnos,
Bro, did you even bring any weapons?
for Amphorius.
Did you bring anything to fight with, or are you just gonna there try to punch a sword? Kratos, yeah, he died.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
Aww, got that little, he got the little doll with the little sword.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Oh,
I
wait.
don't understand.
That's actually her? That's not just like
Don't
a
be sad,
representation?
Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed
So,
time
oh,
from Yanis. That's all.
oh, so those aren't just... What, so when we see like the tons of dolls on the stairs, that's just not just a representation, that's actually like what Tribbies turn into when they die.
Spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
That will make a small doll for your family or friends as remembrance when they leave me. If I could make plushies, I might do that.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
Like, that would be a very cute
Hyacinth,
way to remember people by.
not remember. The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell
So,
silent,
I guess we're not going to be able to hear the prophecy as it originally manifested then.
and would never bear to lead us astray with lies.
Would I get a plush? Yes, Cole, you would get a plush. Hypothetically, I can't actually make plushies.
What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
Isn't he dead?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. We've And so, we've...
Oh, he actually lived. He lived.
I had to
Shock.
use the Sky Priest
I thought he was already dead.
to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good...
Plushies are easy? Look out. Alex, if you think plushies are easy... You know what? Actually, you could make a plushie of me. I would love that. If you think they're easy. I guess you do so, actually. Since you made your Link cosplay, you do so. So maybe plushies are easy for you. They are not for me. I do not know how to sew. So, all the more power to you.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible.
Cause yeah, so I think the only Chrysos hair, there's only 2 more Chrysos hairs that we haven't met.
It wouldn't be an exaggeration.
One of them we saw in the opening trailer that she was underwater, so I think it's safe to say that one will probably get the ocean one. Anaxa is obviously going to get the Reason Core Flame, so I think Hyacinth will get Oryx's then. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. This is what trailblazing is. Oh well, man, you gotta practice again, huh? So if you were by the Chibi plushie, then are you the owner of a Chibi corpse? I guess. I wonder if Hoyo will sell Chibi plushes. Oh my god, that would be darkly humorous.
I do not see Anaxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent
so Anaxa hasn't returned the core flame to the vortex of Genesis, has he?
Heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Oryx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very
Not too late for that.
unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into
A limited run of troops, only 1,000 made. I hope there are more than 1,000. These sell out super fast.
We can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing...
Oh, we haven't found one yet? So what's... If it's not Hyacinth, then who else is gonna get it? Or what's Hyacinth gonna get?
Mighty and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these...
Those who... Yeah, it's literally like those who know and those who don't know situation.
Capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet, we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
So they haven't met the cat and the CO2 Furious. Oh my god, she's speaking and she did another complete sentence. This was actually like a decently long one this time. So, you're okay with sentencing me to the gallows? Wait, No, they can't actually give Trailblazer a core flame. We already established there were exactly 13 or 12 Chrysos hairs already.
I see the Reaper has forsaken.
So why did her vocabulary get mimified again? she still speaks in mem most of the time.
It simply put my life in the hands
It's
of the
only, but she's
Twilight
only able to
Courtyard.
occasionally get out like a word or a sentence.
That priest girl's
Also, can you
medical
pass me the mallet? Why
talents
do you
are
want a
truly
mallet?
exceptional.
You play Pokemon, Tommy.
She might be far from the
Remind me
ordinary
why she
girl
got
in
memified?
vision.
Because she is like a cute girl that got reduced, like had all her memories and powers stripped from her and got turned into an animal, and she's slowly regaining her humanity. But are you forgetting that Pokemon? But you watch Pokemon movies, you watch the Pokemon anime.
But this isn't about me, Mighty Mouse. I saw it.
So, if it's not Hyacinth taking on Oryx's, I guess it must be CO2.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel. My blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I
Well,
have
most of the time anyways, but... come on, Tommy.
I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos, and now you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Oh wait, this is big, because my day was talking about how he was going to blaze a new future for his people. So I want to see what his plan is.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity.
I guess you're like the only one who keeps up with the series. Yeah, exactly. It's like, wait, you still watch the Pokemon anime? I have not watched that shit in like decades. You misheard that Nikador like you could be done. You could Bananian Prime Minister from ACP5. Okay.
Only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs
You watched an episode or two of the new series, yeah. I think I like watched some clips of the episode with Pheromosa on it, but that's about all I've watched of Pokemon in a long time.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krataros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
From now on, Kremnoans they're gonna be anarchists.
This, Mighty Mouse. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mouse, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim.
They had to bring him back from the dead just to crush his heart.
Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
Oh my god.
You have killed us all.
I seen brought him back for the dead just for this.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as
Of course, Audire would watch the ones with the hot bug. There's only one.
And rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mouse. I will send it to divinity, no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes.
I think not all Kremnoans are gonna be happy with this message.
No matter how
The only
illustrious
Pokemons you
a
love are
dynasty
Tapu
may
Lele
seem,
and Tapu Fini. I do not know those.
before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because he's shy. He doesn't like public speaking.
Guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and
Hello, Cass. Welcome aboard. Long time no see. Good to see you again. How have you been?
humans who stand ready to raise their shields high.
They're the girly island guardians from Sun and Moon. I have not played Sun and Moon, so that does not help.
I failed to save that child.
Audire, can we give Tommy the title the Pokemon guy? I mean, I can't give titles on my channel, but you should play Sun and Moon. I don't have a Switch.
What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
Well, he assumed the divinity of Nikador.
My mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And
Well, we know that's what Goliath has been wanting him to do.
I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what
It's a
is
3DS game? Okay.
Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong.
Girls in Sun and Moon, what is this? Some kind of love story deep in space? Was that a reference to something, Kiss?
The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Come on. They gotta talk about... I'll be very disappointed if they don't talk a little bit about the Black Swordsman before the end of the story quest. Like... Yeah, we beat him. He might still be alive. But we still have no idea who he was, where his powers... We still know nothing about him. Other than that, he killed my wife. That dude murdered my wife. Love in Deep Space? Oh, have you been playing? Have you been playing that game, Cass? I know one other person that plays that game. Do you use the period tracking functions? I miss my wife, chat. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Yeah, where's Somni when you need her? The architecture in this game is very amazing. Very Raphael? What's Raphael? But I do always love the environments in video games.
You're here, Mighty Mouse.
You're a fan of Raphael? Is it a game? What is it? I had not heard of that before.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal. And my gratitude knows no bounds.
Raffaello Sanzio da Urbino? I'm sorry, guys, but that does not help me.
Is that exactly what you wanted?
That does not help at all. Is this a game? Is this a movie? Is it from
Everything unfolds
Japan, Brazil, US?
in the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable
She is
lessons from
disgustingly British.
strategy,
She's just a little British.
adaptability to change.
Just a little bit.
Yet,
And what is it?
it's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you.
Yes.
To
The,
seek your guidance.
magnetic allure, huh? The magnetic allure.
They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions.
Artist magnet. Oh, you're talking about a person.
Ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, my Demerse, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this new
Wait, why is he the most powerful?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
My Demerse, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination...
I guess it's because, like, Nikador's power is wholly related to combat, whereas Aglaya's is more about, I guess, romance and threads and stuff. Self-proclaimed sci-fi game looks inside actual ancient Greek fantasy. That means we got cell phones.
Remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers.
Yeah, Aglaya can never be stinky. She always bathes.
So,
She's never stinky, unlike some people I know.
my Demerse?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Wow, I could have seen that one coming.
It's a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze.
I mean, that's the only way he can die.
In the first place.
So, like, that's not much of a prophecy at all.
You speak the truth.
At least tell him who.
And may we reunite.
It's like the person who only can die one way. This is the way you will die. Great. Thanks, prophecy. I'm glad I became a god just for that.
Mighty.
Does she use soap? I'm assuming there's soap in the water. There's probably soap. Let's see. Like this container, it's probably soap in there. I bet it's soap. Optional bid farewell to Castor Ice and the Grand Craftsman. Okay, where are they? Wait, if he bidding farewell, where's he going? Where's my day going? Where's my day going? Sounds like Cope. Okay, Cole. How often do you bathe? Okay, no, maybe I should just teleport for this. To the front of the Black Tide directly. And I feel like just going up and punching the Black Tide is not the most effective use of his powers.
So you are the physician Krateros spoke of.
So, wait,
No
so
wonder then that he was
if
told that to
Hyacinth
bring it
isn't
back.
assuming the core flame of Orynyx, then
I can take that as a
I guess it would have to be.
I've heard about what happened at the Grove.
I guess it would have to be
Sorry for your
Ocean.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treeby, we should all
After
focus
bathing,
on
do you think she
tomorrow.
bottles up that water and sells it at holy water?
That's a valid point.
No, we can see the water from the top baths flowing off and down towards the lower baths. So I guess everyone gets to bathe in Aglaya's used bathwater?
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already
I'm
taken
assuming it gets filtered.
one day it will also reach the sky.
You shower Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Oh, I was just joking. You should shower every day.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even
Oh, hi, scenes of Kila.
of legends.
Okay, I was thinking that earlier. I was thinking that because this kind of her little bow looks kind of like a feather, and like the little things on the sides of her little earmuffs. I guess they're not earmuffs; they're for her ponytails. They look a little bit like clouds. I was like, she looks maybe a little sky fiend.
Demigods.
But I guess I was thinking more ocean because she's Barbara and water.
Limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord.
Oh, Hyacinth's gonna go riz Aquila. She's gonna go riz up the Sky Titan. Hyacinth is definitely a charisma build.
Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid
I guess you could be. I guess in D&D she would probably be a cleric. So she'd probably. I guess she would be a wisdom build.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Gets filtered like an AC6 player. Bummy, what? But it's already exhausting to shower on those days. Oh. You should shower every day. But everyone bathes every day, some shower. Look, if you're showering every day, that's fine. You should clean yourself every day.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single
All the people that filtered.
Tell them that there is no longer.
I know. I'm just no. I understand what you mean, Thomas. I'm just astounded by how your mind immediately jumps to that.
Dares oppose Akuma.
Okay, so okay. I think I see the vision. My day's gonna go like to the top of Castle Kremnos, and then she's gonna be like tossing those like god spears out at wherever the black tide emerges. I think I see the vision. IDK, it's a community meme, and personally I think the word is a bit cringe. If you don't think it's cringe, then why did you use it? Showering and exhausting unless you have the heat turned up a lot and for a long duration. That's just a sauna. I used to shower with super hot water, like almost scalding water. I'd come out looking like a lobster. I used to love hot showers. But then like I was like, it's kind of like, I realized it was kind of like, that's bad for my skin, so stop doing that. What's wrong with every day of the day? Because you get dirty every day, Cole. Plus you're not the only one living here. Exactly, Cole. That's why you should shower every day, so other people can be spared from having to smell you. Alright. I've talked to Castor Ice.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castoris.
Can you feel Thanatos?
Oh, Castor Ice. Poor Castor Ice. Still can't find.
That Titan for so long. Have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean?
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
Why don't you just kill me?
You're right.
You've changed to shampooing your hair every other day to try to get it to be less crusty, which seems to be working, but you still won't run water through it. 3 showers per day, 1 per person would be crazy though.
Lord Mighty.
Why? Why would that be crazy?
Maybe.
Like, Are you thinking it would cost too much?
Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Casterus.
Like, hot water is not that expensive.
So that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Aww. Poor Casterus. I know it's basically confirmed that in the next patch, next story arc, she will finally be able to find her other half. Hear me out one shower, then bubble bath soak for hours. I mean, I love bubble, or not bubble bath. I've not had I've not had the chance to have like a real good bath in many years. I would love to be able to do so again though.
The King of Kremnos. Without the
Running water should not be a financial issue at all, should not get political, Well, I think it's more the hot water part. You think you forget that you aren't connected to a sewer, yet water has to filter through a drain field? Damn. Sucks to be you.
matters not
At least do it like a sponge bath.
as all former kings.
I would relish, says the local pickle hater. Relish isn't... Oh, I guess. You know what I fucking mean.
Honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear.
Wait, what? They don't have indoor plumbing? No. They have indoor plumbing, so... It's a thing with like really rural houses in the US sometimes. They're not connected to municipal sewer systems where like their wastewater will either like run out into a field and they have like a, oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. It's like a big tub where the sewage goes. Like a truck comes by every now and then drains it while the water just goes into a field. I didn't realize you were that rural.
Together with everyone, I shall remain here.
Septic tank, yes, that's what we're called. That's what they're called. Septic tanks. This sounds like a third world country. Rural America basically is a third world country. I mean, I've lived in third world countries before. Like, rural America is poorer than some parts of, in some third world countries. Okay, if it's that your house is not built for like the amount of wastewater as opposed to, yeah, you just can't afford hot water. That's not as bad, I guess. Are outhouses still a thing? In some rural areas, yes. I think they're usually like backup / emergency options. I think most places, almost everywhere, basically everywhere has like running water now. Unless you're like very remote, like distant parts of Alaska, kind of remote. But if you're living there, you chose it.
Outlanders.
Oh, your water bill is gonna... Oh, so you actually don't have municipal plumbing. It's... You don't... Oh, so it's just well water?
If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting.
Nah, I think we'll be seeing Maide again. I think we'll see you again, Maide.
Everything you have done for Amphorius.
Damn, you are really remote then. Reflecting on the past and moving forward to the future, a challenge I've faced as well. Though we never had a chance for deep conversation after all we experienced together, you are an ally of the Trailblaze, Maide.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
I guess she will say something nonsensical.
Insane again, trailblazer?
So, what are we going to do without you? Just smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
It's okay, Maide. We'll still visit. We'll visit. We'll send flowers. You won't be alone.
Yes.
Are we? We're only 20 minutes out from town at most. I mean, you don't even have plumbing. Not having plumbing is, I think, is pretty rural.
Feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not with this one. It's pretty good.
I never fail to impress. They have a working toilet.
Wish the same for you.
Yeah, but you're not connected to like the water supply. There should of course Finon gets the last goodbye. I guess we're not gonna talk about the Black Swordsman at all?
The prince is here!
He's gotta be coming back. That's like the only possibility. Like he's so like nothing was answered about him.
What's going on?
And we didn't see him die. So he's gotta be coming back. That's the only thing I can imagine. Because if he was actually dead, we'd definitely have to answer some questions about him.
Farewell! It's been...
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
Bro.
The road to Castro Krenos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory. I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong Hung mentioned that one to me.
Oh no, you don't. She probably shouldn't take on preservation. That one's already occupied. That one's already got a god.
Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance.
Why are they talking like? Why are they talking like they can't visit him anymore?
I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem, or is this just a facade you wear?
Oh no, if he does that, then I'll be eaten up by the bigger one.
You know what?
Yeah, maybe.
You sound just like a Goliath, but you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion...
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Finon is not a very good liar.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
Are you gonna... talk about it now. Like, say something like, we still have no idea who that was, or what he wanted, or why, or where his power came from, or anything about him.
You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery.
Okay. He's at least pointing it out. Okay, he's at least acknowledging it.
Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
Like, they at least gotta explain why my dude can summon ghosts. Why can he just summon ghosts of himself?
Only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
Clone no jutsu. It's not a shadow clone jutsu though. Cause they're like ghosts.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akuma. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary, but...
That's a good one, Final. I like that joke.
If there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library.
Wait, why is everyone talking like... they'll never see him again. Like, they can still... Cash from Kremnos, it's not that far away. They can still go see him. Well, unless he's gonna be like... He didn't say anything like he's gonna, like, become one with the city or, like, pull a captain or anything.
Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Mightimus.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonus about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
They don't by now. Just give him a straight answer. You don't gotta be all mysterious.
Get up, my son.
Oh, we get the flashback.
Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mightimus?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Mightimus.
Aww.
I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Soul. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your
Be a mother.
Midamos.
Yeah, I knew it.
Your guardian.
Called that one.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Krateros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer.
Have you ever had a dream with a sequel?
But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one.
Why, wow, this place gets so overgrown. We were just here, weren't we?
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
I am so confused.
Look, Midamos is back. Glory belongs to you.
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
I do. I've never tried pomegranate juice. I've tried pomegranate. I didn't like it that much though. Was this place always this overgrown? I genuinely do not remember.
Check out what I just wrote.
I had 2 dreams now where you told someone you go to the bathroom and straight back, but ended up getting them good out of the action.
Have you found something?
That's so Tommy. That's so Tommy.
The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood!
Oh, he's doing the pose. That's the Jarl pose from Skyrim.
Mother, I am home.
Oh, wait, I see. You can't visit him because I guess he's gonna just be in perpetual battle. Year 493 of the Light Calendar, month of balance, Nikador, the Strife Titan, Lance of Fury, fell. Midamos, king of Kremnos, triumphed over the trial and was reborn. On the following day, the Kremnoan dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. Presently, in Akma, oh, we're putting Trian to rest.
This was your
We're
favorite
putting her
spot,
little doll.
wasn't it, Trian?
Lady Trian, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks.
Well, at least that's the first Chrysos hair dead on screen. Now let's see how many more there's gonna be before the story's done.
Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophet?
Oh, are they still gonna do it? Are they still doing it? Can men help? Since Orynyx is gone?
Face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Okay, we're going to see. Are we finally gonna see the prophecy?
D is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be.
Count me in. Yeah, Mem. Mem can do it.
Thank you.
Mem can do it.
Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
Aww.
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
You saw us
The
arguing?
gem.
I figured Lady Trian
I
would like
actually completely forgot about that.
I see. Cass. You know, I recognized it immediately that day.
I was like, I was surprised that the chippies could even fight each other.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I?
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now,
Aww.
it might just be the perfect
Dude, make like a little. I don't. What would you even call that?
Farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
I didn't even know what you would call that. It's like just like a little thing with her face.
They remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the rightness. To me, feels like the right opportunity.
So it's something cruel. Something no bueno.
Oh, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Ianisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection. Yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Arabellica?
Yes, Strife remains distant from this part.
Oh, that's cool. You see like the statues. You got the hoods, but they're hollow because it's the Passage Titan.
This temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing.
Aw, it's been so long she's forgotten what her adult form looked.
You're here, Orynyx.
Oh, but they got the voice. Your voice now sounds so mature.
Your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
That false prophecy?
Prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Kefale has fallen, they would never guide humans to kill their own comrades. Stop while you can, Chibius. Spreading the prophecy will only kindle disaster. That disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
Already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the god of passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes? This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
Aww.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley alone.
Why'd she fall? Why?
A grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance.
You wonder what you wonder.
Unexpected turn. It was Kefali
Oh?
who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence on that frosty night with treachery abound.
Treachery.
The maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise.
Oh, is this when the prophecy started?
Fell in another corner of the
If chosen by fate, perhaps it means surviving the original destruction of the world. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Cause now, like,
Let's keep up with
someone
her.
else will be chosen.
This story. She should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
This place looks awesome. Kinda wanna build it in Minecraft. I don't know if I love or hate that, like, most of the time when I see like a really cool building, my reaction is like, can I build that in Minecraft? Yeah, it's because I spent many years of my life building things in Minecraft.
Such a hidden space in the abyss.
That was my college years.
Is this Yanis's maze that Trinon used for divination?
Oh no, another puzzle.
It also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on.
That was my college. My college was Minecraft and League of Legends.
Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose.
Just follow the designated path.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Could you talk smack? How could you talk smack about Mighty behind his back?
That's not talking smack. Mighty. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Okay, so you just spin the maze. It's a puzzle with one button. This is definitely a puzzle meant for children. I assume we're gonna get some harder versions. Oh, I don't know. I'm curious, how would you make that harder? Because there's still only two buttons. Oh, do we have to do it again?
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Something special will. Oh, okay. I see. The ad movement. Adding moving walls will definitely do it. Doesn't college a little longer than normal days on classes getting cancelled repeatedly, decide to transfer only to not have the credits transfer. Oof, that's awkward. Usually those marble bases are 3D and usually have some holes at some ends that you lose your... Yeah!
Go inside.
Yeah, that's what... Like, I've seen those in real life before, but I was thinking, like, well, this setup, like, is really hard to make more difficult. Well, resolve that if you have moving walls, which you can't do in real life.
You grew up in a place like this?
Oh, yeah.
The role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become
This is where we had that old horror movie sequence.
maintain appearances. Those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
Oh, we got fragments. Mama, look at this. I kept going around, but I finally made one that works. Is this a music box? Trivios, you're so talented. Now, whenever I'm telling you a story, we have beautiful music playing in the background. Oh! So, you know, I was actually gonna say that maybe that the reason they don't have... Oh wait, sorry, never mind. Never mind. I just realized what I was about to say was wrong, so never mind. I'm still not as talented as you, Mommy. You can take a whole block of redstone and slowly carve it into a crystal clear work of art. Next time I ought to make a pair of gloves. That way you won't hurt your hands next time you're polishing rocks, Mommy. Silly child. If I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I not just ask the old folks at the temple for a pair of gloves? Honestly, you mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure you eat plenty, practice your reading, and read lots of stories of Emporius. Nothing makes Mommy happier than seeing you grow and thrive. I have eaten plenty, and I've practiced my reading lots, but the stories, there are still lots that I can't read yet. Ah, so that's what you're up to. You were making this music box to slack off so Mommy would read you more stories, right? You sneaky thing. Looks like I won't be reading any more stories of Zagreus for a while. Well then, what story shall we read today? The Golden Apple Beauty Contest, the story of King Micus, Gorgo and the Lion. You've heard them all lots of time, haven't you? I don't mind. I'll never get sick of them as long as you're reading them to me, Mommy.
There are so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. What's this?
Oh, the red gem. We're about to find out what it means, right? I've seen this type of glass before.
The first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece.
Yeah, we're gonna find out what it means.
Her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident.
Of course you did.
Get angry.
Children.
She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass. Her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us...
Did she foresee her own death?
Let's move on to the bedroom.
Aw, that's adorable.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all.
That is adorable.
Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
Wait, but the gentle mother in the memory we just saw had short hair.
Go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever
Oh,
you dream of,
her mom definitely felt something bad was going to happen.
until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trivios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not,
Whoa, what is this ritual?
but if I still
This is a very sus sounding ritual.
that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long
Wait,
as
that's what is. So the prophecy didn't just appear; they like summoned it.
the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy.
So that's what they were referring to when they say like, "Well, maybe we meet where the west wind blows."
Waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of funny looking at her face, looking so serious.
Opened their eyes for we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this.
There's a secret passage.
With Yanis's power?
Can the power of passages even go through walls?
No, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes, the answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
Another puzzle? Oh, nope. Just a secret button. Secret passage. Secret passage.
And now, it is turned into our passage to escape. just as anticipated.
The start of all roads. Ooh.
The path to the temple.
Oh, okay.
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were while
Okay.
others were willing
I
to
thought we were just gonna get like a short epilogue. This is turning out to be a lot longer than I was expecting.
Time Titan? Is that you?
Okay, how do I... Oh no. Don't need to fight. Oh, here we go. Yep, perfect. Is this replicating the memories or disrupting the space-time dimension?
The past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
What does that mean?
It's now cleared.
What does that mean? The answer is that... What? That you guys helped? Oh? That's... Oh... I feel like it's an answer that might make sense, but you have to like puzzle. I would have to actually like puzzle over it, or we need additional context to figure out what that actually means.
Ornaments. Thank you, nameless god.
Investigate. The statue seems to be embody the concept of destiny itself. Its form resembling a key, a door, and a scale all at once. Small wonder the followers of the three titans of fate hold it in such high regard. Oh. That's pretty advanced designing. Oh, look at this place. Look at this place.
Whoa. It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight too? How did Trebios fight in our memories?
Hey, little ones. Please keep it down. We have to be... Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
Wait, so why is this happening?
I heard there's a lovely holy
Trebios?
living in the temple, and I want to meet her.
At this point, Trebios is an adult, right? In her memories, she's already an adult. Their mother has already sacrificed herself.
Really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the Holy Maiden.
It's getting late. Be good and go home now, okay?
Okay then. By the way they are dressed.
But in the memory with her mother, she's definitely a child.
Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes.
Because it's been 10 years? Did they say 10 years?
But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
I don't know. She had no family. I had no food. Feel like it's kind of unlikely she was able to have children. Come on, Trivios, make up your mind. Where are you going?
To dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself.
Don't know what this guy got having his eyes closed. Oh, I must have missed that.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've...
Yeah, so she's definitely an adult by now. It's just confusing because we're only seeing baby Trivios.
She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes...
Wait, so what's she planning though?
This lady
I thought so. Yeah, I initially thought she was trying to sneak out to see her mother at the ritual, but I have no idea what's happening. What's she planning now?
the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
So like, yeah, I was trying to sync up the running animation. Got pretty close.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect.
Maintenance?
That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies, and the core flame is kept. Just
Oh, this must be the day she was planning to steal.
where Trebios was born.
This is where when she stole the core flame. Because Yanis had already fallen asleep at this point, I guess. So there would be no one to stop her from stealing the core flame.
Trevios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude.
Oh wait, this is the place where we crashed.
Looking at how things
I wonder if we're gonna see the Astral Express around here.
might have had a role.
Or the car.
Not enough for us to share.
Fine. I don't have enough time to swap to Acheron.
I always thought.
It's coming. Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the children. Underestimating us.
Bending the rules.
Alright, thank you for wasting that 30 seconds.
Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead.
Alright.
At long last.
Really? They just left the core flame. It's just lying there?
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought.
I mean, wait.
You too.
What took her so long? Step forth and thou shalt bury yourself. Bury the gods and bury the fate that binds us all.
I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand,
She could wield a blade?
I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the holy maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
Heh heh. The one who guides the world will see their souls shattered into 1,000 fragments akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Though thou bearest the core flame, thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can imperil thy very assistant.
My hands are not made
1,000 sigmas and 1,000 wigmas.
my feet.
Thanks,
are
Tommy.
destined to embark on a journey
Thanks.
for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase journey is a journey of a constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart, the passages shatter the body, and the scales weigh the separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flames, inherit divine authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn, kill my kin, mourn our fate. Bury the spirits of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. All shall all shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Only one shall live to the end, and thee alone will witness Era Nova. Such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now...
Oh. I mean, yeah, they keep saying, yeah, everyone's gonna die except one person.
Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once.
I knew this would come.
I mean, she's got the power of a demigod now. I don't think the random guard's gonna... Oh, Janice, oh. Core flame of Janice is housed here, though countless believers call for them. Humanity's voices echo unanswered, silent and unmoving, awaiting their distant hour. Well, time to fight.
Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks,
Earn a promotion.
I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, Then what should we do? Do it. Kill her. If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours.
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Okay. So does that mean someone in the memory, someone comes to help her?
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Oh, okay, let's see.
Nothing but a force. Yeah. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. What a clown.
How's that possible? Could the Titan actually be on
Oh, the Titan helped her?
I should go. Let's keep up.
I guess we're gonna have to fight some more.
Path is opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Oh wait, do we actually have to protect her? Oh, rip. Got ambushed. Yep. I mean, except Lingsha in this team. I mean, Lingsha can nuke, but she needs like a composition to do it.
Immerse yourself in it. Be a pure body and mind. Never seen perfection before. Stand your finger. May the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Yeah, Lingsha is mostly just for the follow attacks. But first, she's here for the AoE. Baby zoomies.
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do?
Well, she can teleport now, right?
Just as I thought. Inside.
You can teleport now. You got the power of Janus. Oh. This I am astonished by how long this. I thought we would be at the end soon. It just keeps going and going. I thought we were just gonna see the prophecy. What is all this? We're getting Trivios' entire backstory.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through, but I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
I've been curious about that too. Is the fallen Titan manifesting? Logic in Amphorius isn't adding up.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone,
She has the core flame but hasn't gone through the ritual. Oh yeah, she just needs to put it in the vortex of Genesis and whatever.
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
in that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now.
Are we in a time loop? I mean, it definitely happened last time as well. Like last when we were in Nikador's map, like the future can affect the past. That was previously established. So like it would not be unprecedented at this point. Which just furthers the idea that really all of Amphorius is just a memory. Because time travel for real in the Honkai verse is supposed to be very difficult. Not having any burst ready actually makes this quite difficult. Ow. 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 Am I actually gonna get wiped here? Well, Herda died. I think I'm actually gonna get wiped here. Oh god. I was not ready for this.
Bending the rules. There's no backing now. For me or
Rip. Okay, let's try that again. I think my mistake. I decided I didn't use Lingsha's skill the first time, which that was clearly a mistake.
I don't have time for games. Underestimating
Imagine we beat the boss, the Black Swordsman, like utterly trivially, like effortlessly, and now we're just getting wiped here by these guys. Like these guys don't even get a cutscene, but we're getting it by them. Imagine.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Curious animals.
That's why these guys do so much damage. The Black Swordsman was not doing anything like this. Okay, there we go.
Finally, this is where my journey begins. God of passages. Can you see me? I will complete the
What are the tier 0 archetypes in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal era be some no-name archetypes while all the anime ones sucked? Those were definitely words you just said, Tommy.
No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. The question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think...
I mean, at this point, she doesn't really have a choice, does she? Because the only option is go back and get arrested.
The answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to
So we don't find out. So she doesn't reveal the answer. She don't tell us. Okay. Okay, game.
On your way home.
I mean, it's very sweet, but I was hoping for an actual answer.
Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of...
Oh, so that's her prophecy.
If you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you.
I'm guessing though, I'm feeling like it really was just us. Like when we go back in these memories, we basically are going back in time. Well, not really, but like, because the entire world is a memory. So we could go back and if you alter the memories, you actually alter the past. It's basically the same thing.
Each one of us has never failed journey, among which even life itself holds little value.
This is such a pretty painting, though.
Will not be spilled in vain.
This is so pretty.
My mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages.
This has got to be the actual ending, right? This is like every time I feel like it was about to be over, it just keeps going. This has got to be the actual ending. Look at this beautiful art. This just gives off ending vibes. This could be like the ending for like a whole ass anime series.
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my
Like this,
answer
like
with no regret.
this has got to be the ending, right?
Now,
If men being tied to remembers powers of Black Swan also having to unveil for us, memory is a huge aspect of all. Yeah, I really feel like Amphorius must just be one giant memory running on a supercomputer. I'm assuming. The second part is why I'm assuming, because of Noose's and Erudition's involvement and the way the Black Tide looks very digital. I really, like, really getting the sense that, like, the world is a big memory. Janisopolis' holy maiden, Tribius, bore the core flame to quell the world's chaos and became a demigod of Janus. She traversed the gate of infinity, splitting into 1,000 messengers. I can't keep up. After a century of arduous journeying. Light calendar 3870, month of freedom. We didn't actually get the prophecy though. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began. We didn't actually see the original prophecy. That's not what I thought we were getting.
Lady Treeby, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect.
Wait a minute. Oh. I know the way, I know how Castoris intended it, but now it kind of looks like the little one kind of looks like tears, like the little black dots are her eyes, and it's kind of like crying.
You know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
That's what I'm saying. Castoris asking the real questions here.
Will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward.
Wait, is this trying to hint that, like, the prophecy isn't actually real? It's like the prophecy is just, they're just doing their best.
Why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow, and why Yanisopolis is.
Like, I would absolutely believe that we would pull off that some kind of reveal. Because Ornix did say that the prophecy was a false prophecy. But at the same time, they're very insistent that only one person will survive to see the end.
Where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter.
Oh my god, Triby, you can't just tell people to procrastinate. You can't just encourage procrastination.
Wait for the dawn as
You gotta tell people to actually fix their issues. You can't just keep be telling people to procrastinate like that.
in the dark. While the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey. That new world and new tomorrow.
Doesn't this look like the Genshin login screen?
It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow.
Oh my god! What every time I think it's over, it just keeps going.
Nights do not fall upon Akuma.
Every time.
It's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the
Oh man,
treason type.
I love Cersei's though. I hope she stays alive for a long time.
That's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog,
Didn't Anaxa shatter his soul already?
if you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the
Like, Cersei seems very human. Like, the other Titans didn't seem that human. Cersei seems just very human. Oh, hi, Oz.
All I want is to remind
Thank you for stopping by.
there's not much left in your soul. If you
Oh yeah, Anaxa. Okay, yeah. So Anaxa did, break his soul into pieces. His soul's not doing too well.
Why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct.
Ah, she wants to understand her own nature. The question all beings, the philosophical beings grapple with.
It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed. And
Oh, Anaxa knows what Titans are?
Is that true?
Such confidence.
I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back. But I didn't expect the answer to be right within it.
Oh, is it because he has Orynyx's core flame?
The black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming
Oh, okay. He's gonna do something evil.
Walking with death. Is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Oh, okay. Alright, this is the next time on Honkai Star Rail.
On behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My
Damn.
A child's words are always.
Well, when we end this, I think we'll be done soon.
Dismiss these words as
This is like hinting at the next chapter already.
Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter?
So I'm guessing Anaxa has a plan to use his shattered soul somehow to draw Thanatos out of hiding. That makes sense, because we know Castor Ice is in the next patch, so therefore Thanatos should be showing up.
You are already a silent, cold corpse.
Oh, the reveal. I'm back. Finally have a moment to catch my breath. Want the chat? Ah, Dana, we can't really see you that much. And you choose to see Mem isn't with you. No idea No, don't worry, they're inside the ball. Let's not joke about monsters in your pockets. Ha 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 ha. Since they're not here, let me ask you. Are you really sure you want to take on the trial of Orynyx's core flame on behalf of the Chrysos Heirs? It's about time for me to level up. Wait, are we actually doing that? I did not think Trailblazer would... even an option. This is probably a fate that the Trailblaze can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experiences of those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. What concerns me even more is if you further bind yourself to Amphorius. If you truly assume that Titan's divinity, do you believe it will be able to lay it down again? Forget it, we'll deal with that when the time comes. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. Thanks, bro. Aw, how sweet, but where were you earlier? I got held up by two people in guard uniforms and ended up missing Triane's farewell ceremony. He said they were messengers of the councils of elders and wanted to verify my identity. But I suspect you've been on their radar for a while, and they only made their move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrived in Akama to our relationships with each Chrysos Heir. He even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, these pawns aren't the brightest. I managed to brush off most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. Looks like dark undercurrents are roiling in Akama. Their conduct is certainly irritating. But on second thought, Aglaya also initially kept your guard up with us. It's best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. The only thing we know for sure is some members of the Council of Elders aren't happy with the Chrysos Heirs. In the worst case scenario, we could be caught up in the internal conflicts of the Holy City. To be continued? If we only had more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide. But now, the weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong, Danhong? The memory card is full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too. Oops. Yep.
And so, this long day...
That's March. Still a March sickle.
And some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden.
What?
And so momentous.
What?
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky.
Okay, so this is our next time on Honkai Star Rail. Is that... Wait, no, that's... Oh, that's Trailblazer. That's Trailblazer dying.
It's far heavier than life itself. Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass at the end of the Sea of Flowers. The souls of the living shall...
Next time the Trailblazer freaking dies. Apparently.
There shall be eternal separation.
Really? Alright. Interlude. Okay, alright. Ah. I'm looking forward to the next patch. 5.3. Casterize, my beloved. Come soon. Oh, we still... We have to what? We have 13 days left on... Should be, so it's gonna be like another month, but... Oh well. Alright. Thank you all for tuning in. Friday... So, originally Friday was going to be Monster Hunter Wilds with Somni, but... Somni's computer is still... broken? Or Somni broke their computer. And it's still broken, so I don't know if that's gonna happen, so... Maybe I'll stream it solo. Maybe I'll do something else. We'll see. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again on Friday. Till then, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Good night.